How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Noki, and you're here once again for another edition of the News with Noki. In today's news, I'll be breaking down the latest episode of Pokemon Twilight Wings, as well as discussing all the most recent Pokemon Isle of Armor DLC rumors. And tomorrow, we'll be getting a brand new reveal for a Star Wars game that we have to discuss. And starting things off today, we have to discuss the most recent Pokemon Twilight Wings Episode 5, The Assistant, which follows very closely along with Chairman Rose's assistant, Oleana, as she goes about one of her regular routine days. Though this does give us a first-hand look at not only how Chairman Rose discovered Oleana working within his own company, but also a really good behind-the-scenes look at Oleana's character in general, and just how complex her emotions truly are. It seems that she was one of the top researchers working in Chairman Rose's lab and extremely devoted to her work, as she can be seen working alongside her team on the Dynamax balls that are used to catch the gigantic Pokemon. Throughout the entirety of the episode, we virtually see her running Rose's entire company single-handedly, while he attends to more ceremonial duties. And although it does seem, particularly at the end, that Rose may want something more than just for her to be his assistant, she ultimately seems way too devoted and focused on her work to think about anything else. And as a bit of a side note, noting that this is now episode 5 out of the 6 that they're going to create, I will be extremely sad to see this series come to an end with this final episode that they'll be dropping next month. Overall, this has been one of the greatest Pokemon animated series that they've ever created. The complexity and depth behind every single episode brings so much story building and character development that the anime that's been running for 21 plus seasons just can't deliver on. So I desperately hope that they'll continue utilizing this form of animated style going forward, and maybe working with the company and developers who made it. Moving right along, we have some of the most recent DLC rumors for the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra that have been surfacing as of late. Firstly, with many people speculating that quite possibly Chairman Rose could in some way be related to the brand new character that they've been showing off for the Crown Tundra, who we recently got the name for, Peony. And obviously this is due to their uncanny resemblance, as well as the fact that both of their names reference a type of flower. And judging by the strange insignia that's on his hat, it would appear he has some form of connection to the overall Pokejobs feature as well, which will be very interesting to see how this all plays out. Other speculation has been surrounding the brand new Gmax forms that we could potentially be seeing introduced into this DLC in just a couple of weeks. All across the internet, I've been seeing various speculation bubble up about this Pokemon or that Pokemon receiving a Gmax form. However, as of late, there has been one of these speculations that has really stood out to me to being the most plausible of all, which is that we very well could be seeing a Gmax form for Regigigas. Obviously by now, you all know that we will be receiving 2 brand new Regi forms in the DLC, and as thus, the previous Regigigas form just wouldn't make sense, since the overall design for the original Regigigas features the original Regis, Regirock, Regice, and Registeel, and doesn't include the 2 brand new Regidrago and Regieleki. So some people have been speculating that we could very well be seeing a Gmax form for Regigigas, which incorporates these 2 brand new Regis into the design. And honestly, with some of the fan art that's come out since this speculation has gained popularity, I would be extremely excited to see what this new Gmax Regigigas could possibly look like. While other people have been speculating that there very well could be some form of connection between Chairman Rose and his organization, which uses the hexagonal symbol, and Meltan, Melmetal, and the Gmax Melmetal form that we still have yet to see introduced into the games. And although a lot of this is purely speculation, as there has been no official confirmation for any of it as of yet, we don't have very much longer to wait until we all get a first-hand glimpse as to what the Isle of Armor and eventually the Crown Tundra has in store for us. And wrapping it up for today, we have to discuss the most recent information coming out that tomorrow we'll be getting a first-hand look at a brand new Star Wars game that will be launched probably next year. Project Maverick, as it's been known to be called, will be revealed tomorrow, Tuesday, June 9th, for the entire world to see. And from the information that's come out about it so far, will most likely be a flight simulator for all diehard Star Wars fans to jump in their X-Wing or TIE Fighter and take to the skies. From what many have been able to gather, this game will take place in the original trilogy era, meaning the original Star Wars movies that everybody grew up knowing and loving. Though, since the developer is EA, many people have been a bit hesitant as they're very afraid that EA will load this game full of microtransactions, most likely for aesthetically appealing ships and different mods that you can put on it. Though, if they did make the overall price of this game low enough, it would somewhat detract from this disgruntlement of the fans and make for an overall enjoyable experience that I'm sure many Star Wars fans have been clamoring for a long time. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you drop a comment down below as to what you thought of today's stories, and don't forget to leave a like to show your support. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so to stay up to date on all of my daily content. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, this has been Professor Noki signing out once again for Noki Talks.